All right, here we go. We got a top 5 list, and with all due apologies.
Get some energy, Mad
All
Dog.
right, give me a chance.
Fire
With all due apologies to Bob Hewitt and Fu McMillan. Look them up. Here we go.
Let's go.
Number 5. Top duos of all time in all the sports. I didn't want to put them in, but I had to. I didn't want to get screamed at. 6 titles. All right. Both in the Hall of Fame. Jordan and Pippen.
Didn't want
to put them in.
I debated
Didn't
it.
want to put him in.
Michael,
What?
Jeffrey, Jordan.
Yeah, I debated it. I thought of Russell
Fairness?
Cousy, but I'll put these 2 in.
Wow.
5. I gave you. I threw
Wow.
your phone. I put them in. What do you get mad at me
This
for?
is already a
I
suspect
threw 5.
list.
Put them in.
Let's go.
Enough.
A 6
Side eye.
I put him in.
I didn't want to put him in.
Number 4.
Michael
This is a no
Jordan.
doubt about it one. This is one of the first great combinations. Put them up. Unitas and Ray Berry.
Okay, that's before my time.
Oh my
It shouldn't be. They beat the Giants at 58,
Shouldn't
Giants
be.
at 59.
It's the 50s. What do I look like?
This
No,
quarterback
not a
is the
spring
point.
ticket,
Ask
but
Manning.
seriously.
Ask our buddy Peyton, who knows.
Oh,
I
I will
How are
ask
you?
Peyton.
Johnny and Berry, number 4. Not even an issue. Look at these 2. Look at Ray Berry.
Wow.
Oh my God. Yes, sir. Yes, yes, sir.
How old-
There you go.
how
Look at
old-
those catches.
how old were you
Yes,
then?
sir.
That's in color.
Yes, sir. Oh, I love that
how
stuff.
old
I
were
love
you
it.
in
Even you like it.
58?
Number 3. You're not going to like this one either, but this is a no-brainer. They won 2 championships. They held out together. These are the 2 best pitchers in my eyes in the last 50 years on the same staff, Koufax and Drysdale. Dodgers.
Okay.
They beat the Yankees in 4 straight in 63. They beat the Twins in Game 7 in 65. This is Koufax. Go look at those 6 years. And Drysdale, look at Sandy. Yes, sir. Look at Drysdale. Both in the Hall of Fame. Look at Sandy against Minnesota in 1965. There you go. Yes, sir. Yes, those 3. Not even an issue. I don't want to hear from you. Number 2. We're not going to scream. Nobody's going to scream. Montana Rice.
Yeah,
Nobody's going to say anything.
I can work with that.
You have to put them up there. I don't like putting 2 receiver combinations up there, and I thought of Peyton and Reggie and Marvin Harrison, but I got to go Montana Rice number 2. Would you agree?
No, we're not doing that yet.
This is a tremendous.
Finish the list first.
What a great combination.
Okay.
Now remember, the best Niner team in '84, Rice wasn't on it. That's the year that they beat Miami. They were 15-1. So I said, maybe I'll put them a little lower. I'll put them number 2. And then number 1. It's not even debatable. Yeah, yes, sir. Bambino and Larry Perdue, right there. Ruth. 714 homers. Garrick, the best hitting first baseman in the history of baseball. There's Ruth, hitting 3 in that lineup. There's Garrick, who was a great. Look at Lou. Oh my God,
All
I
right,
love him.
What years were
let's
these?
go. Let's go.
Well,
Yeah,
they
let-
played
yeah.
from 25 to 34.
Okay, can I get the years?
Don't you say anything over there.
Can you do me a favor? Can you just give me the years on all these?
Yes, I
Obviously,
sure can.
I know the 90s. Yeah.
Well, Pippen was,
Yeah.
you know what that
Yeah,
was,
of course,
50
of
years
course.
ago. Unitas and Berry started in the mid-50s.
Mid-50s.
Ended in 67.
Okay.
Koufax, Drysdale in the mid-60s.
Okay.
Montana Rice,
Yeah, I know.
relatively
Yeah.
present.
Yeah.
And Ruth and Garrick, of course, in the 20s.
The 20s. So you enjoyed a lot of those games in the 60s and the 20s. And
Oh,
the
I
50s.
remember this.
Yeah.
Not really that.
Okay.
Can I
I
just
saw a
ask
little
one
of that.
question, then you can
and
go
I
ahead?
seen all that.
Do you come up with these takes because you watch old games, like you read history books? Where does it come from?
Well, listen. You're talking Mahomes and Kelsey. You're talking Brady and Gronk. They're not better than Montana Rice. How are they better than Joe Montana and Jerry Rice? Rice is the best receiver in the
I
history
didn't
of
say
football.
they are. I'm just wondering how you come up with the 20s. You know.
Well, because Ruth and Garrick is famous. Even, Bambino and Lou, you have to put come on, they're the 27 Yankees. It's one of the great teams in the history of baseball. And obviously, Koufax, good Koufax was as a major league left-handed pitcher. Oh, he was fun. And
What do you think
Drysdale,
of Kobe and
58
Shaq?
consecutive innings.
Kobe and Shaq, ever heard of them?
Not going to even debate you on this in this 3 and 4, other than to drop them down to 4 and 5, just as a courtesy to your old fogarty self, okay? So we're going to throw that out. We're going to put this 3 at 4, and we're going to put 4 at 5.
All right.
We're going to elevate Jordan Pippen to 1.
Oh, come on.
Let me finish. 6 championships, undefeated in 6 NBA Finals appearances, unblemished, okay? Not even allowing a series to get to a game 7. That's how dominant they were. There's nothing to talk about here. We're going to put them at number 1, okay? You know what we're going to do? We're going to take Montana and Rice. We're going to leave them at number 2, okay? At number 3, we could say Magic Kareem. We could say that. 5-time champions. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 19-time All-Star, 6-time MVP.
Good.
We could put that there. You do understand.
Oh, I know
right?
that.
We could. We can't put Kobe and Shaq there because there was 3 rings instead of the 5. And obviously they disbanded, okay? But we could put Magic and Kareem.
Good.
Or you could put Kelsey, Mahomes even. But I'm going to go with Magic, Kareem, okay? We're going to take this out altogether. You didn't play against black players. It wasn't integrated until 1947 when Jackie Robinson arrived. You didn't compete against the creme de la creme. Now, that wasn't Ruth's fault. That wasn't Garrage's fault. They're not the ones that segregated the sport of baseball and didn't want to go against black players. As a matter of fact, we know that Ruth would travel around the country doing
barnstorming.
Barnstorming. So we're going to get. But the bottom line is, you don't get to do that when you didn't compete against everybody.
For my generation, you would go Mahomes and Kelsey instead of Brady and Gronk?
I think I would.
Really?
I would. Now, here's the one problem I have with Steve. May I have a minute?
Go ahead.
The one problem I have with Steve when he wants to give me Magic and Kareem.
Yeah.
Kareem won a championship with Oscar.
Yeah, but I wasn't talking about that.
But that's the point, though.
I'm talking about the 80s, the entire decade. They owned it. They
And
owned
if you go Shaq,
they went to 9 NBA Finals in 10 years. They're talking about.